All right, final 5 minutes of this game. It's 88-97. Spurs are down 9 as this ball gets entered. Devin Vassell. This is one of the plays which I really like. This play showed a lot of growth from Devin Vassell. We've been looking to get him the ball here in these late fourth quarter moments, and he's been able to get his shot off. Like we talked about earlier, he's really good at that. But they haven't been falling, and this is an example of him just kind of taking whatever the defense gave him, kind of creeped down in there, and just rose up and actually put it in the hole. And that was a huge shot. Put it at 90-97, put the Spurs down 7, right? So that was huge. Right, here they are guarding the pick and roll again. This time we're going to go ahead and switch, right? Something that we weren't really doing for most of this game. DeJounte Murray gets caught up on the big. Jakob gets caught up on Luka, and he goes back into his step back bag and just starts hitting us with step backs. We really wanted to keep them out of the paint. We wanted to keep them from playmaking for others, and we had to kind of just live with Luka either making those long shots or missing them. And last night he was making them. Here's DJ again attacking the rim. If you were tuning into our post-game show last night, we kind of talked about how DJ has been the guy that we can count on down the stretch to put the ball in the hole. And it's not always pretty, and most of the time it's something like this. It's him just kind of creeping into the defense and using his soft touch to put the ball in the hole. And it cut this lead down to 6 for the Spurs here. It's 94-100 with about 2 minutes left to go. All right, so here we go. Man, I bet you this is one Derek White wishes that he can get back right here. Is in a great position to maybe get a hand out there and try to make a steal on the play. Doesn't go down though. We got Devin Vassell, who's worried about Luka over here, and then we're all matched up over here on the backside. So as the ball gets kicked out here comes the pick. Hardaway's going to use it. He's going to find his open spot, and he hits it. So they were hitting big shots too. I mean, we were kind of making a little run, right, to come back, but they had something to say about that all night long. So Derek White's coming off this double screen. He's able to attack, kick out to DeJounte like we're talking about. Has really been our guy. If there's anyone who asks you who's the best player right now on the Spurs, you tell him DeJounte Murray. That guy's a monster right now. This play is one that I was talking about last night too. When we're talking about, we do a post game show on this channel, in case you didn't know, called After the Buzzer, and a growth spot was execution down the end of the game, right? Executing in this fourth quarter is huge, and I just don't see how the Spurs were only able to get, if we look at the score, it's 99-102. It's a 3-point game, 27 seconds left to go in the game, 11 seconds left to go on the shot clock. And we had drawn up some play. It didn't work, and the next best thing that we got was this drive and kick out here from DeJounte. And at this point, DeJounte needs to go DeJounte needs to go and score. He's got the big man on his back. He's got the only one guy here, in front of him, and that's Hardaway Jr. Makes this dump off pass, and I know we've been talking about it all game that he's been money. Jakob has been money from the field. This was the ultimate test of how money he was. He ends up not coming down with the shot. I just feel like we could have got a way better shot than this. I don't understand. Like, there's 11 seconds left. We're down by 3. I understand getting a two-pointer at this point of the game. We can still try to foul or put them at the free throw line, and they were missing free throws too down the stretch. They gave us opportunities to get back in this game. Luka Doncic missed a couple free throws. They were missing free throws, right? So they were giving us opportunity to come back in the game, and it just didn't go down. And I just feel like there was nothing executed about this possession. As you can see, all it is just driving to the rim, kicking out to some guy, and the shot doesn't go down. DJ gets it back, goes back up, doesn't get it. I mean, one can say that Luka Doncic fouls here. I mean, he's in the restricted area. He goes up to DeJounte Murray. That right there is a lot of contact. Is a lot of contact on the body. That's a foul. If you ask me, it's a foul on Luka. But we don't get the call. And honestly, I don't really care about not getting the call. I know Murray right here is about to tell the ref, like, that's not a foul. Like, he's not, like, Luka's not in the restricted area. He doesn't give a foul right there on Murray. I mean, come on, man. That would have been a huge bucket. Again, it would have cut it to just 1. We still would have been down by 1. We still would have had work to do. We would have had to foul, put him at the line, play the foul game, come down, try to execute something later. We still had a timeout, so we didn't use our last timeout. So we still had it in our pocket in case it did come to the point where it's like 2 or 3 seconds left, and we got to call timeout to execute something out of bounds play on the sideline or something. We had the timeout, we just didn't use it. And it's about 2 or 3 games now. We've lost four in a row here, and about 3 of these games it comes down to late fourth quarter execution. And this was the moment for me where we needed a bucket. We didn't execute. We got to do better at that. And I'm kind of here talking about like, hey, why didn't the Spurs have Lonnie Walker or Bryn Forbes in the game at this point? It just made no sense to me. Lonnie Walker went off. Bryn Forbes was off. We're down. Bryn Forbes went off. He was 4 for 5 for 7. I don't know what he was. He just hit a bunch of threes. And we're down 3. It just didn't make really much sense to me, except for maybe Pop was just wanting to use this moment. I mean, right now it's all about using moments. From a coaching standpoint, you want to use this moment to teach. You want to use this moment for your players to learn. And honestly, that's what's been going on for the past 3 or 4 games. And we've been learning. We've been making errors down the stretch, and we just got to learn from them. Right, we got to learn from him. You can see, look at Derek White. He's clapping his hands like, man, dang, that's a big one. Jakob Poeltl's clapping his hands right now like, dang, right, because that was a huge possession right there. And Jakob wishes that maybe he made the shot, but honestly, it could have been Jakob taking a better shot. It could have been DeJounte taking a better shot. It could have been the ref calling that foul on Luka, which I think should have been a foul. And ends up coming down the other way. I think he misses a free throw, makes one. He goes 1 for 2. Bullock does. So now we're down by 4. We're going to get another shot at it. Ends up being a KJ3. Again, not the best shot you want. There's still some seconds left out there, but everyone was turning down shots. Everyone has been turning down shots the past few games. So, and that was all she wrote. Spurs lose 104-99, and the Spurs just don't execute down the stretch. If you want to check out more play breakdowns from the Spurs, click on this playlist right here. This playlist right here. Go Spurs, go.